Good day, Devo. We're finishing up this quest, the 7-day cycle of the heroine's journey. So purpose is where we started at with day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and today we're on day 7. Day 7 is the refined sphere. For me, I have curiosity over conclusion. A little bit more on that in a second, but first I just want to read today's card. This would be a card that will help you fill in that sphere. The refined sphere helps you review, adjust, and edit and understand the lesson. The message is, look again with clearer eyes. The experience is teaching you how to see, choose, and create with more wisdom. What is the experience teaching me? This is what you would memoir about if you had a note page, or you can use the note page here if you have a blank page. So you just kind of sit with the idea, what is this experience, this entire quest, not just the day? What is this teaching me? And then what you place on the map is a lesson, a realization, a pattern, a refinement, or some wiser perspective that you're going to carry forward for the next 7-day quest. So that's the refined sphere. And for me, I put curiosity over conclusion. What I've come to recognize in exploring the psyche and self-understanding, or understanding the self through this written record, this memoir that I do, is that I often just make judgments whether something is good for me or bad for me. And instead of just assigning those verdicts of whether it's good or bad or right or wrong, what I'm going to do now is I'm really just going to approach things with curiosity over assigning that verdict or that conclusion. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my my choice cards. These are the ones that are kind of like the magic 8-ball. Yes, no, maybe, kairos, not yet. And I'm going to ask a question and sit with the feeling. Like immediately I'll get a response of whether I agree with the choice that it's suggesting for me or not. And instead of making a verdict or a conclusion about it, I'm just going to curiously approach the answer. And specifically because the consumption is what I was really challenged with earlier in the week on day 2, specifically coffee and sweet condensed milk in my coffee. The sugar, so caffeine and sugar, is something that I was making a verdict about, a conclusion. And so now I'm going to see, should I have coffee and sugar today? Should I enjoy a coffee and sweet, warm, sugary beverage on this rainy day? And I'm going to go with this one. Maybe. The answer is still forming. More must be revealed. The message is that it shows that the question, desire, or situation needs a little bit more clarity. So this is that curiosity. Okay, so now I'm curious. Maybe I'll have a coffee, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll have a coffee with a different kind of sugar. I don't know. What information, feeling, or truth do I need before I decide? So this is what I could journal a little bit more about. And then the action is to observe, act, or refine the question. So I'm either going to have the coffee, but I'm going to do it without judgment, or I'm not going to have the coffee and I'm going to feel good about it regardless. So that is my choice today, is to really have curiosity over my choice to consume sugar or caffeine. And the refinement is more than just sugar and caffeine. It's just to be curious about everything and not to assign whether something is like the weather is good or the weather is bad, or I said that or I did that and it's good or bad. It's just let it be, just be human and just go about your day and enjoy it. So let me know if you pull a card and what card you get for the refined sphere and what your message is. Otherwise, have a fantastic day.